Okay, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night we get violent. Blood and guts, 30-man Iron Man match. This is a big episode. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AEW Save right here on TEW2020, right on our channel. This is a big night, big night. AEW Blood and Guts. Dynamite is basically a pay-per-view with a 30-minute Iron Man match. I get the words out, between Punk and Danielson, also on the card, as well as that triple threat number one contenders women's title match. It's going to be very interesting to see where we go. We've also got some big matches coming on Rampage. Cesaro and Ricky Starks will finally... Claudio and Ricky Starks will finally settle their feud. We've got a TBS title on the line, and we're going to do Jack Perry and John Moxley versus FTR. But you're here for Dynamite, you're here for Blood and Guts. Let's get on with it. If you're excited, drop a like down below. Here we go. Blood and Guts. Okay, AEW Dynamite comes to you from the Covelli Center. We kick off in the pre-show for a 45. Very good here. Nixon will get to win over Brianna Brandy with a Vulture Culture Destroyer. 51 for Nixon, going really strong into her TBS title match on Rampage. Good stuff. Also on the pre-show, Miro gets a victory over Dante Martin for a 63. This could go in any show. I'm very happy with that. Miro gets the win. Game over. Not a lot more to say. Miro currently in the middle of the feud with Darby Allin. Let's see where that goes. There'll be nothing on them. This show will have a Darby promo on Rampage, but we are building towards a match between the two. Should be very interesting. We're going to kick off then Dynamite with the world champion MJF teaming with his buddies Wardlow and FTR against the Best Friends and Keith Lee. Now remember, FTR took Lance Archer out, meaning Keith Lee had to find new partners tonight for an 8-man tag, and it's a good start to the show for a 69. MJF and Keith Lee, the two men that really carry it. MJF versus Keith Lee would be a very interesting singles match down the line. The Pinnacle get the victory. MJF pinning Orange Cassidy with a Swanton Bomb. Good stuff. Didn't need much more than that. Very good match. Giving them 12 minutes and they've got off to a good start. MJF getting a win. Post-match, well, MJF and Wardlow leave, but FTR aren't quite done with Keith Lee when the music of, Lance Archer hits. He's back. He makes the return to fight off FTR, and the Limitless Monsters are back at full strength. And these two, you can feel it. There's a match coming. There is a match coming between FTR and the Limitless Monsters, and I feel like it would be very good. We did some training montages for a 99 between Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. The ones where they're hyping up how important it is. 30-minute Iron Man match, to be fit, to be the best, to be this, to be that. You get the point. 99. This is it. We're doing it now. This will be a main event on any other show, but when you got Blood and Guts, it's not the main event. Perhaps should be, but I'm not doing it. So 30-minute Iron Man match. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson. This may well be match of the save, and I don't know if we'll ever beat it. Let's find out. What? The booking has completely screwed me as well, because that is not what I put in there. What's happened here? Danielson defeats CM Punk in the 30-minute Iron Man match. What I've got here is that he cheats to win the final fall in the final few seconds. Don't know what they've decided, but it's clearly wrong. Danielson 94, Punk 80, which is fine, but 79? Penalised for a crowd that were an emotional high. So you're telling me the training montage was so good that they didn't care for the match anymore? Honestly, this game ruins me sometimes. But you will notice that makes it Danielson 1, CM Punk 1. Yep. Moving on, John Moxley cuts a promo on MJF saying he's finally ready. He's got his mentee. He is ready to prove he's the best. And he's going to prove it by being world champion. He wants his championship back, and MJF needs to watch out. 89. Good promo. Okay, triple threat women's action. Who's going to go on to face Britt Baker for the title soon enough. It will be Natty Neidhart. 67 for this, pretty good. Submits Thunder Rosa with a sharpshooter. 67 for the Thunder Rosa, the best of the lot by some distance. But we're going to go with a different option. I think Natty versus Britt is an interesting option, so we'll go with that. The numbers are a bit odd. I'm not going to lie. The numbers are a bit odd for that. Okay. Sammy Guevara is backstage talking to Pac. He approached Pac after 85 for this. Wow. After last week when Pac sort of challenged Sammy Guevara, he wants his shot. Sammy says, look, I'd give it to you, but I don't make the rules. What I do know is that next week you get the chance to prove it, because next week there will be a 20-man battle royal and the winner gets a shot at the TNT Championship. Right. One match left, and you know what that match is. It's time for Blood and Guts. No idea how this will do. Let's find out. Blood and Guts. For 77, that's pretty good considering the Acclaimed, as in Shane Strickland, and you've also got Bobby Fischer now who brings this down, but 77 is pretty damn good. 86 from Kenny Omega, the best of the lot. Adam Cole 73, Adam Page 75, Kyle O'Reilly 70, pretty good. Outperformed the Young Bucks, who both got a 69, and then Bobby Fish 50, Shane Strickland 58. The winner of this one, Kenny Omega, gets the pinfall victory over Adam Cole. That's not going to go down well in the Adam Cole camp, you would think. The one-winged angel. 77, pretty good. What I should have put in here afterwards, we're going to end the show with the Elite celebrating at the top of the cage, and the Undisputed Elite slowly getting to their feet, and Shane Strickland sort of saying, well, what the hell was that? So Cole's going to hit him with a super kick, and they're going to lay out Shane Strickland. He was the problem, clearly. Adam Cole... he's not going to take well to being pinned by Kenny Omega. Right, Blood and Guts Dynamite then gets a 79. It's a little underwhelming, I'll be honest. Mainly due to that 30-minute Iron Man match. If that hits the 86, 87, 88 level it can get, it would be so much better. Really good promos on this show, by the way. The training montage was good. The promo from Moxley was very good. And the Sammy Pac thing was very good as well. So... I feel like we could have done better with this show. That's a bit disappointing. It's Friday, you know what that means. AEW Rampage comes to you from New England tonight, and on the pre-show, former world champion Adam Page defeats Isaiah Cassidy for a 68. Pretty good, could have been better actually. 76 from Page, 54 from Cassidy. 54 from Cassidy is really interesting. So he's putting in some decent performances without being amazing, which is kind of where he is in real life too. Yeah, I know Adam Page on the pre-show, but it's not a pre-show. It's a dark match to hype the crowd up, and that's it. Just see what this sort of match could do. Also on the pre-show or the dark matches, the Hardys got a win over the Men of the Year for 55, 60 from Jeff Hardy, the best of the lot. Matt 52, Scorpio Sky for 45, Ethan Page 46. The Men of the Year on this database are probably below what they are in real life, if I'm totally honest. But as a tag team, heel, lower mid-card tag team, they're fine. We're going to kick off Rampage. If I load up my notes, we're going to kick off Rampage with a pretty big match. A match to settle a feud. It is Claudio Castagnolo. It's Claudio versus Ricky Starks for a 73. Very good start to Rampage. As you can see, we have changed his name. No longer Cesaro. It will be Claudio Castagnoli. Got it. Neutralizer for the win. 71 from Claudio. 60 from Ricky Starks. We might have to change his finisher as well, because I think he's got a new finisher in AEW. So we may change that up too. 73. Very good. Claudio wins the feud. Always the biggest star, so it makes sense for him to win the feud. Hot momentum coming into the company now. Be interesting to see what Claudio does going forward. There are options for him, and I'm intrigued. Ricky Starks has done very well in this feud, and hopefully it's helped propel him towards the next level as well. So very happy. Let's see what happens later on. Lucha Bros are backstage. The Lucha Bros talking about the tag team championships when the lights go out and they're being attacked again. They've made the challenge and they get attacked once again by the champions. Do not challenge the House of Black is what they're saying, and a 50 rated segment is okay. Could have been better. Okay. That's all I'll say about it. Adam Cole cuts a promo on Kenny Omega after Blood and Guts. Cole says, you know what, the biggest wound of the lot is, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not the broken bones, it's nothing like that. It's being pinned by the biggest hypocrite, the biggest fake, Kenny Omega. Adam Cole says Kenny Omega is not in his league. That was a fluke. 69. When we do the proper match with Cole and Omega, I hope it does better. But at the moment, the feud is floundering. The feud is floundering in terms of segment rating, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, let's put the TBS title on the line. Jade Cargill defending against Nixon Null. No disqualification. Your winner and new TBS champion, Nixon Null, if the game catches up. If the game catches up. There we go. 47. It's pretty good, actually. Nixon 49, Jade Cargill 33. And if you look at those performances, that is exactly why we changed the title over. Cargill 33. When we brought in people like Nixon and Athena and Natty Neidhart and others of that caliber, Jade Cargill's got to cut it. And she's not... the characters are great, don't get me wrong, but those performances need to be better. And that's why we put the title on a bit of a worker. And maybe we make the TBS title more of the workers' title. So, yeah, some people won't like this. I apologise to those people. But I do think it's the right call. In-game, real life it wouldn't be the right call. But in-game, it feels like the right call. Okay, backstage, Christian Cage cuts a promo on Jon Moxley. He says, you know what, John? You think you're a better mentor, right? You've got Jungle Boy all wrapped up and convinced that you will be the better mentor than I was. Well, I'm going to prove to you that I am the better mentor. One-on-one on Dynamite. That's right, Christian versus Moxley. Dynamite main event next week. Oh, yes. Yes, why not? Darby Allin cuts a promo on Miro for his 77 after the beatdown a few weeks ago. Darby says he's very much looking forward to his next battle with Miro because he likes the battle. He likes the fight. He likes to take on the monsters. Darby Allin looking forward to his next meeting with Miro. Okay, main event time. It is Jon Moxley and Jungle Boy Jack Perry taking on FTR for a 79. Very good main event. Jon Moxley 77. That's low for him. It feels like. Maybe not. 68 for Jack Perry, very good. Dax Harwood 68. 64 Cash Wheeler boosted to a 79. I'm assuming due to really good storyline heat, good tag experience and tag chemistry, which is good to see. Hot crowd. Yeah, very good main event, but a win for Moxley and Perry. No surprise there. Jon Moxley pinning Cash Wheeler after interference from Keith Lee and Lance Archer, costing FTR the match. That storyline continues to bubble away. We will be doing a match soon between those two teams, and I'm hoping it'll be good. That gives Rampage a 70 rated show. Feels harsh. That 47 probably brings it down so much, but 70 does feel harsh, considering we've got 4 of the 9 segments above 70. Come on, game. Come on. But hey ho, 70 is pretty good. Rampage is pretty good. We'll move on. Next week, look, it's been a good week, Blood and Guts, but next week, we've got Battle Royal for the TNT title. We've got Moxley and Christian Cage in the main event of Dynamite, as well as we're going to do the Hardy Boys versus the House of Black, a fatal 4-way tag team #1 contenders match on Rampage, and maybe one last time the Young Bucks and Adam Page will team together. Let's see. A lot to be looking forward to then. AEW's in the books. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel so you do not miss a thing. We'll be back next week. All those matches. Should be a good one next Wednesday, 4:30. Don't miss it. See you later. Peace. Haven't said that in a while.